my name is Niharika. Well, have you ever wondered how some people can just walk into a room full of strangers and strike up a conversation with practically anyone? Well, the reason is because they're really great with small talk. Now, small talk are these casual conversations that avoid sensitive subjects or any kind of arguments. And if you are one of those shy people who think that small talk is such a waste of time, well, honestly, small talk helps you to build a friendly atmosphere. It helps you to gain self-confidence, and also it helps you to get to know people much better. So in this session today, we are going to look at some tips that would help you to mastering small talk. The first tip that I have for you to master small talk is prepare yourself. Now, can you imagine a football player not warming up before a big match? Or a lawyer not jotting down the key points just before an important case? Well, it's important to prepare yourself. Well, especially for shy people. If you're shy, this is the most critical step. You need to prepare yourself. Now, probably you can think or jot down the hot topics and also your experiences related to it. So if you go ahead and start a conversation with someone about something, you also have some stuff to talk about it. So for example, you can think of a new movie that you just recently watched. You can talk about that. Or probably a vacation that you're planning with your family. Or even current affairs, something that's just going on in the world and people are very keen to know about it or to talk about it. So make sure you jot down some points, prepare yourself, and then just go ahead, pump up your conversation. The second step that I have for you is be the first one. Well, when I say be the first one, it means that you are supposed to go ahead and start a conversation. Are you one of those people who just hang back and get really nervous when you have to start up a conversation with someone? Well, you need to quit doing that. You need to be confident enough to just go up and start a conversation with someone. Well, to begin with, probably you can just smile, okay, and just look at the person, give those receptive signals. That would create a positive energy, and then just go ahead and start talking. Now, probably if you are in a party, then you can say, hey, how do you know the host? Or first, the very first thing that you need to do is introduce yourself. Say that, hi, I'm Niharika, so tell me, how do you know the host of the party? So this is the way you would start making a conversation with someone. So the most important thing that you need to keep in mind is that you should be the first one. Don't just wait and feel nervous that, okay, someone else will come up to you and start talking to you. Stop doing that and you be the first one. Tip that I have for you is listen carefully. Now, it's an extremely important thing to do, active listening. Well, when you are having a conversation with someone, it's important to pick up the facts, keywords, and the phrases that would help you to build a mental picture and continue the conversation gracefully. For example, someone says, oh, you know, Chicago is like my dream vacation. So now you understood what he or she is talking about. So to continue your conversation, probably you can start talking about the city. Probably if you are grown up in that city, then you would say, oh, that's the city where I grew up. So, you know, this would help you to carry on the conversation gracefully. So please make sure that you listen to the other person when you are having a small talk. point that I have for you is to avoid unpleasant topics. Now, it's very important, as I said in the beginning, that small talk are casual conversations. Well, it's very important for you to avoid these unpleasant topics or obscure subjects like a divorce or probably someone being raped or even layoffs. You know, these are very, very sensitive matters, and at times these topics create an argument or a misunderstanding. So that definitely doesn't create a positive image about you. So make sure you avoid such sensitive or obscure subjects and stick to very light topics like movies, vacations, books, or current affairs, or just shopping. So that would help you to have light, casual conversations with people. The last tip that I have for you is to end the conversation gracefully. Now, many people think that to begin a conversation, you have to be the best. But many people fail to understand that it is very important to even end the conversation gracefully. So please do that. Probably what you can do is you can highlight the mutual interests. So you have spoken to the person and you realized that there are many points of interest that really match, you know. Even you like to do some things that the other person likes to do. So go ahead, highlight these interests and make sure you end the conversation gracefully. It should not be an abrupt end, okay, by just saying, okay, bye. That's incorrect. You would say that it's very nice meeting you, or we'll definitely keep in touch, okay? This is the way you are creating a very positive impression about you. It looks as if you value the person that you just met. So make sure that you end your conversations gracefully.